Technological progress. New Generation School Nutra 2004. Sala Photography, introducing you to the future that is here today. The rise of AI is not just a technological breakthrough but also has a far-reaching political and moral implications. Machines can act more like human, while the powerful will become even more powerful, controlling new intelligent machines. Whereas, not knowing how to control powerful machines may create fear and loathing, pushing one even farther into a self-victimization abyss. A habit of being dismissive to progress will no longer serve us well in this age. We may bury our heads in the sand, but the reality has bombed our back already. We need to rise up above this toxic dismissive culture and embrace the reality. We need a generation of digital confidence who are comfortable navigating in the new challenge. AI, whether you like it or not, or you understand it or not, is rebellious, disruptive, and its progress is unstoppable. Everyone connecting to the internet already interacts with some forms of AI. You can stay detached, cynical, or ignorant of it and later be fearful of its power. Or learn to master it, while many of us have the opportunity to equip ourselves and participate in the power distribution so that new generations of our people are not destined to be victims like previous generations. Our endless suffering is a testament that peaceful but powerless people can't have peace if they can't protect themselves. While the world celebrates the arrival of OpenAI and ChatGPT, and nation-states and tech-driven organizations are formulating how to take advantage of technology, international care and community is consumed in AI-generated social media sensations, watching, following, and spontaneously sharing petty celebrity fighting, that in turn feeding AI giants to promote that sensational junk to more viewers, repeating unverified information that are out of context with a skewed view, perpetually locking down the whole community in the dark chamber. Disproportionately, the so-called social media news is doing a disservice to the community. Without institutional guardrail, actors will bear no liability. Misinformation, disinformation, and AI-generated sensational trends affect every society. To counter those virtual destruction, citizens of nation-states in the democratic world have governments that formulate policies to protect their citizens. Without protection from the state and the government, our people will be vulnerable. On the political front, in our homeland, people need a government, the Kawthoolei government, with state institutions that prepare, act, and react for the people. There isn't an official definition of AI, but it is understood as a system that can make an independent decision without explicit human input. We humans can recognize patterns well soon after we are born. A toddler can recognize a fire truck in the street by learning it from the picture. It took computer scientists multiple generations to have computers to discern such connection. AI means business. Every efficient organization is turning to automation to eliminate tedious, mundane tasks. More automation will be on the rise in all domains and every industry. In the investment world, machines already do automatic high-frequency light-speed trading. In the online retail world, logistics are running on machine learning algorithm for predictive distribution. That's how Amazon.com creates fast delivery, delivering stuff near you even before you order after analyzing the pattern of stuff ordered around your city. Business competes fiercely, relying on the power of AI to gauge users' trends, manage inventory, and streamline logistics. The trend is upward. Machines will interact more with machines, while humans will play more of a secondary role in monitoring the machine. AI will only add more layers of automation. Digital knowledge empowers, and it is accessible. Computer science and AI fields may be misunderstood and appear inaccessible, but the application of it proliferates as well as the tools to start learning. The knowledge of how computer science is applied in industries should empower you. You are behind the scenes of development and application digital infrastructure. This knowledge will empower you to understand how industries operate on this ubiquitous digital technology. Understanding the limit and capability of technology could inform and liberate you. Being conscious that social media AI can take control of your screen time may help with willpower to get out of endless scrolling time waste. Nation-states prepare how to deploy autonomous machines to battlefields in the event of a war. The future of war will not be just pure mechanization, but the battle will be won by the synchrony of software and hardware deployment. We are vulnerable. While technologically advanced nations strive to harness the power of this new superpower, we the Karen people are currently not setting ourselves up for success but always are in survival mode, severely uninformed, and susceptible to being abused, thereby entrenched in the circle of victim state. We are in a state of vulnerability in multiple layers in political preparedness and technological readiness. No overarching state institution or regulatory framework exists to protect us when misinformation sweeps our community, while we lack technical know-how thought leaders who appreciate the danger of the new global superpower. In comparison, the danger of nuclear bombs is still limited by physical geography. Artificial intelligence is not. Nation-states ought to be a panic state, realizing this more dangerous than nuclear power potentially falls into the wrong hands. Software respects no political boundary and can multiply like electronic copy, whereas uranium is a scarce physical resource. Artificial intelligence is not a machine with human capability. It is not a machine that acts like a human. It is more than that. As soon as you are connected to the internet, you connect to globally connected supercomputers that are watching over you every moment. Artificial General Intelligence, AGI, can act like a superhuman, performing a series of different tasks in between to accomplish a task T without instruction on how to perform middle tasks. Letting machine figure out things by itself is no foolproof. Artificial General Intelligence, AGI, can act like a superhuman, performing a series of different tasks in between to accomplish a task T without instruction on how to perform middle tasks. Letting machine figure out things by itself is no foolproof. Recently, March 2023, technology leaders led by Elon Musk called for a temporary pause on AI development before research protocols and regulatory frameworks have been established to tame this powerful digital mind. An open letter. Even though the letter ends with a positive outlook, humanity can enjoy a flourishing future with AI. Such optimism will translate to reality only for those who prepare. Only nations that embrace this all-powerful technology will harness the power of intelligent machines. Those who remain aloof will be left out. This isn't an AI-generated image, but human talent still reigns. Solid photography. AI is rapidly influencing your life. AI is already in your daily routine. All the internet giants, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, and Amazon rely on machine learning, a technique of AI, to provide services to you. When you click a like, you share a post, you add a comment, it looks benign, but you are feeding an AI giant to grow bigger. It remembers what you watch, how long you watch, and where and when you watch. It knows when you pause or when you stop. It knows when you sleep or when you are awake. Google already anticipates what you are looking for and gives hints in the search box before you type a single letter. Your smartphone connecting to the internet is the supercomputer at work analyzing you, for you, and about you. Not only what you view on social media affects your feed, but also what your friends and circle of the community follow affects your feed. AI is managing your social media view. Therefore, your thoughts and your perception, however distorted from reality. If you are not mindful, AI will dictate what to think and how to think, hence your decision-making, probably not malicious intention but to keep you in their platform for their money-making business. Knowing that as soon as you start watching a TikTok video, AI is constantly building your profile, gauging your taste to suggest more videos so that you stay on the platform. Also, when you share, post, comments on social media posts, you make the shareholders of those software companies happy for the free service you provide and content you create for them. HTTP URL. AI can be your personal guardian spirit. AI can now act like a personal guardian spirit, checking the pattern of your steps and tapping on your shoulder when you misstep. AI is equipped and at work in many of the new production of many vehicles, driver assistants making millions of calculations in a second for a single safe decision. Google AI is looking out at you on the road. When the road you are heading on is congested, it suggests taking a new route. With location service on, Google is watching your move. Most new model vehicles are equipped with driver assistance. When your vehicle is dangerously close to another, AI will stop your vehicle from accelerating and pull back to save your life. Yet, AI not will stop humans from being foolish. Machine learning and AI are just a normal part of the world now. Although AI may sound futuristic, single-task AI is already consumer-ready and widely used in every industry. Self-driving cars may fail big in the big press, machine intelligence may be laughed at, but machine learning, ML, practical artificial intelligence, is maturing very quickly. ChatGPT, generative pre-trained transformer, such as text-to-image generator. The generative AI is fun, making an impact on learning, research, creative art, and even programming itself. It can rearrange the future of work, eliminating repetitive, tedious, monotonous backbreaking, or eye-straining tasks. Watch Boston Dynamics Spot, an AI-driven robot, on YouTube for a short break. Your bank uses pattern recognition to detect fraud. When you receive an automated call from your bank for using a credit card at a suspicious location, it is the AI, single task, at work detecting the pattern of anomaly. Most industries already use semi-artificial intelligence, with a collaboration between human and computer. AI is assisting humans' decision. In medicine, a typical vaccine that takes a decade to develop in a complex process now takes only a year for COVID-19 vaccine that has heavily applied artificial intelligence, integrating a network, existing research data, and simulating scenarios of the effect of the vaccine. Global pandemic is tackled by global collaboration using digital technology intelligently. Programming is the new literacy. Most science and technical majors in college now require some programming courses. It becomes a necessity to analyze and manipulate data to gain insight for research. Programming becomes a new literacy to read and write data in higher ed. Fluency in a programming language resembles fluency in a foreign language, since a programming language is technically a language to communicate not only with machines but also with fellow programmers. Programming is to logically organize ideas for a solution. In fact, programming requires principally imagination, little upfront infrastructure cost. Programming is easy. I encourage the Karen youth to explore computer science and programming. Programming is easy and fun, however, designing scalable architecture to meet complex business workflow may not. Occasionally, you may need to produce a genius clever solution to tackle tough problems while your teammate runs out of ideas. Programming requires logical, clear thinking, imagining scenarios and holding hypotheses before implementing it. You give a solution not by opinion but by logical reasoning based on data. Machine learning, AI, takes away the work of explicitly writing logic, but humans still need to monitor, fine-tune algorithms, and train the machines with instructions, programming programs to program. Professional programmers must consider accessibility and security rather than just business logic. Most of the time, those requirements to build an inclusive, scalable, and secure system eat up more time. Stand on the shoulder of many giants. However, no technology is built from scratch, rather a series of technology are built on top of each other. You usually don't need to develop consuming works of foundational tools to build a larger system. You can also participate and learn from a wealth of knowledge from other successes and failures and adapt to your needs. Artificial intelligence has been coined since the 1960s and studied for a couple of generations, although the press makes it as if it was a recent phenomenon. AI for rebuilding Kawthoolei. Kawthoolei needs more builders who can walk the walk. We needs change makers, go-getters, problem solvers capable of making changes at micro level. Making a change is often tedious, uncelebrated, and small scale, but it is behind the scenes where the real change you wish to see is happening. Asking for pity is not sustainable, and it does not work to free us from suffering. Karen people, the long persecuted, have been characterized as victims. Constantly publishing the spreadsheet of our suffering is neither empowerment nor does not do justice that intended. The international political order doesn't guarantee to be on the side of victims and losers. In fact, it is the opposite. A nation must learn to stand up on its own feet. Nonetheless, the international system does respect people who are organized and determined. As much as we cannot ask Bir to give us Kawthoolei, we cannot expect good or wealthy organizations to build Kawthoolei for us. We need to stand up, organize, and be determined to command recognition. That requires informed talkers and capable workers. Sala Photography, California, Pacific Crest Trail Overlook. As much as Kawthoolei needs wise counsel of many that plan and strategize well, it needs people who can execute well. Nation-states are competing in cyberspace. Cybersecurity becomes a tangible national security not only for military intelligence but also infrastructure that now all rely on digital technology. There is a severe shortage of technocrats and technologists in Kawthoolei. Kawthoolei, the land is fertile and water abundant, can be self-sufficient if we harness all the renewable energy and natural resources efficiently. Many countries apply AI in agricultural work to be more predictable, more productive, less laborious, and more efficient harvest and distribution. Data collection on animals on the land and fish in the waters can also help with environment and ecosystem-related services. Do it for Kawthoolei. A beloved general of Kawthoolei Armed Forces said that in the territories we reclaim there are works to do to clear the areas before people can resettle. For that risky undertaking, AI-driven landmine clearing robots could help. Many idea how to apply the power of AI will pop up when you get involved. So, go learn the cutting edge to master the unstoppable. Go make innovation. Go build Kawthoolei. Go make a better world for the left behind people and beyond. Have a question on how to start? Google it. That's what programmers do all day. There are accessible resources to get started. You need only time, interest, and energy to learn to be good at it. Views in this article are those of the author. By the way, this article is written with the help of AI from research, edit, proofread, to reaching your feed. The author can be reached at sala@kawthoolei.institute.